Professor Cobb. Welcome to DCP Training at the English Workshop, EnglishWS.com. First, we're going to start with an overview of DCP Training. DCP stands for Development of Conversation Practice. You can see right there. And what this helps you to do is, through charts, you get an overview of the active voice and the passive voice in the English language. You learn how to conjugate your verbs. You learn how to work with pronouns and verb agreement. And later in the course, you learn to turn those pronouns into nouns and conjugate your verbs. Also, you can see the pattern in the English language. That's the wonder of this type of training, is that as you develop in it, you can see that English has a pattern, and you can follow those patterns and learn to learn English and develop your English skills very quickly. So let's get into these charts. We're going to start with the active voice, in the simple, and the progressive, the perfect, and perfect progressive. Now, progressive is also known as continuous. So you can say simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. We're also going to do these in the affirmative, the negative, the interrogative, and negative interrogative. You can see those represented here and on here as the affirmative, the negative, the interrogative, negative interrogative, which is A, N, I, N, A. So let us start with the simple tense. And we're starting with a simple tense chart, conversation chart. In the past, present, and future tense, we have an example up here at the top underneath the green lettering. Now down here in the black lettering, we have a new chart. And as I do the new chart, you can look at the chart with the green lettering to help you answer the questions or fill out the black chart, the black letter chart. In the green letter chart, we did I plus sleep. And in the black letter chart, we're doing I plus ask. Right, so I plus ask in the past tense would be I asked. Okay, it's a regular verb. Okay, the negative would be I didn't ask. Let's move this over a little bit. It's not interfering with anything. Okay, the question or the interrogative would be, did you ask? Okay, remember if I is in the answer, then you is in the question, and vice versa. Okay, did you ask? This one is didn't. Didn't you ask? So now we have the past tense conversation in the simple tense. Did you ask? I asked. I didn't ask. Didn't you ask? I asked. I didn't ask. Or you can add, did you ask Tommy? I asked Tommy. Or I didn't ask Tommy. We will work with these charts. Right now, this is the core chart. Once you learn these, we can add on to them and build your ability to speak English. And these charts will also help you to start thinking in English. You can start using different pronoun verb combinations and learning how to think in English. And you can see the pattern here too. Only in the affirmative did you have the ED, and the rest of them you do not have the past tense form of the verb ask. Also, we have didn't, hear, and did. We use the negative form here. We add more information about the speaker. Did you ask is I'm asking a question. Didn't you ask? It means I thought, or perhaps maybe you asked. So it's my thinking or the speaker's thinking plus the question. Whereas the affirmative here is just the question. So right here we're getting more information about the speaker. Didn't you ask? Now let's try this in the present tense. Okay, the present tense is I ask. Okay, the negative. I don't ask. Interrogative, question. Do you ask? And don't you ask? So, do you ask Tommy? I ask Tommy. I don't ask Tommy. Don't you ask Tommy? I ask Tommy. I don't ask Tommy. Now, future tense conversation. I will or I'll ask. I won't ask. Okay. Will not equals won't. I won't ask. I will not ask. Okay, question. Will you ask Tommy? I'll ask Tommy. I won't ask Tommy. Won't you ask Tommy? I'll ask Tommy. I won't ask Tommy. Okay, there you have it. So taking the pronoun plus the verb, we are able to conjugate it and develop a conversation in the past tense, present tense, and future tense of the simple tense in the active voice. Here's a practice chart for you. You have I plus help. Fill in the chart, copy the chart on a piece of paper, fill it in, or even practice it by speaking it. You can turn off the video at this time and do this chart, and then turn it back on and check your answers. Or you can continue to watch this video and see the correct answers. The answers are past tense, I helped, I didn't help, did you help, didn't you help. Present tense, I help, I don't help, do you help, don't you help. Future tense, I'll help, I won't help, will you help, won't you help. This concludes today's lesson, and we will start our next lesson using she and he with a verb in the simple tense.